Hey everyone, it's been a while, all right? It's been 1 to 2 months. This isn't my typical content. I know you guys are here for tutorials or just fallen, wipe day, snowballs, but I feel like it needs to come to attention. So, quick disclaimer: I have no script. I didn't plan this ahead. I just hopped on my PC one day after thinking about it all night. And I was like, I really need to talk about this. Now, I've never done this before because I'm very grateful for Fallen Survival. Like, there's no reason for me to shit talk Fallen this much. It brought me from 1,500 subscribers, making like $2 every month, to a pretty solid 8.5K. And I could have hit 10K if Fallen Survival stayed good. But I'm grateful. I just want to put that out there. I am very grateful. But it would be impossible for me to ignore the absolute downfall that has plagued Fallen Survival in the past 2 to 3 months, all right? It's horrible, honestly, and it's demotivating for me to see. As a content creator, I like making content. Fallen Survival, haven't really liked, but I love making content. I love streaming for you guys. I love making videos, editing. No matter what it is, I like doing it. That's why I do what I do. It's not for the money, not for the subscribers, even though it's nice tracking and trying to grow my channel as much as possible. I do it out of pure love of the game. Believe it or not, some people don't believe it. But Fallen Survival has taken a turn. Now, whether or not you think it's because of hackers, lack of content, or just the content not being what it should be for the amount of time it takes, like for example, like our last major update, the Black Key Card and Brutus, none of the community wanted that. I mean, sure, it's a great addition. It adds to the content of the game. But as developers, you really need to focus on what the community wants, which is, of course, new maps, new ways to get around the map as it's ridiculously aids to get around. There's no ground transportation at all, so it's terrible. As well as fixing the hacker issue. I don't know if I said that already. If you can't tell, this isn't scripted. But personally, I feel like it's a lack of content. As a content creator, the name content is in my name, right? I need stuff to work with, man. I can only make so many trap bases. I can only make so many wipe day snowball videos. I need stuff to work with. And especially when those wipe day and snowball videos, it's always me building in the same location. Because let's be honest here, there's nowhere else worth building. The airfield, labs, rocket factory, military base area, if you build anywhere else than that, you're just going to get shit on the entire wipe because you don't have access to good monuments. So that's one thing that makes the maps so stagnant in this game. I always end up building in the same locations because it's just impossible to get good footage anywhere else. Now that last part might sound like a skill issue. And I know I'm willing to admit I am not that good of a Fallen player. I can't compete with these freaking little children who spend 2,000-3,000 hours on Roblox Rust playing in combat servers, perfecting their Roblox AK aim. I can't compete with that. I'm just a fella. I do it for fun. I play with my friend Reverse. I play Rod. I play with Rod, Rover, Mystical sometimes. You know, we're just here to have fun, hopefully get some good content to post on my YouTube channel. I'm not trying to sweat. I'm not trying to play in clans. So yeah, call it a skill issue, whatever. But I feel like the progression and PvP, like guns in this game, is too easy to come across, as well as what I was talking about earlier with the location stagnation. I think the biggest issue with this location stagnation is that in Rust, for example, there's randomized maps. There will never be a map, the same map with the same layout. Water treatment won't be in the same place. Launch won't be in the same place, and so on. And with Fallen Survival, I understand. I'm not asking for randomized maps. But having the same map over and over again is a bit ridiculous. So my proposed solution, I've been advocating for this for a while, is a library of maps. We already have two past maps that we could use in this library of maps. All they need to do is add 2 to 3 more, and just every single wipe, Just don't tell the community. Just make it random. Whichever map is up next, it's up next. And I feel like that adds to the mystery and suspense of playing Fallen. You don't have that set plan. You don't have that set location. It'll be a bit random. To me, that's the appeal of Rust. That's what makes Rust so fun to play, because on wipe day, you're getting ready. You're like, oh man, what's the map gonna be? Sure, there's websites you can check, but if you're not taking it too seriously, you're just kind of sitting there in queue like, oh man, what's the map gonna be? I'm excited. I wonder what we're gonna build for. Maybe we build for water treatment. I don't know if it's gonna be a good spot or not, but you get what I'm saying? It's just so much better than having a set plan. Because I can't remember the last time I came into a Fallen wipe and I didn't have the same exact strategy as I had 5 wipes prior. I spawn in, I go to a scav camp, I get a yellow card. Take that yellow card, get a bow, go to scav hideout. Use that yellow card in a fuse, get purple card. Take that purple card, military airfield. Use that purple card, get a pink card. Pink card labs, and boom, I'm already full kit, steel base, box of guns, whole fucking gaming setup in my base. Like, come on, dude. It's just so boring, and I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I need randomization. We need a map library. That's what makes the game feel so stagnant, in my opinion. Now, again, sounds like a skill issue. Sure, whatever. Call it a skill issue. I'm just not a big fan of the way Fallen Survival has taken a turn. Back in the day, it felt like there were updates every 1 to 2 weeks, which I understand is a bit unrealistic, especially with how big the game grew. It was at like, what, 6,000 concurrent players all the time during Wipe Day at its prime? That's pretty impressive, I can't lie. So it's hard to keep up with a community that big. But now, with a community only hitting 1.5k on Wipe Day, and then sub 1,000 every other day of the week, you gotta start noticing that your game is becoming shit. There's no excuse to not listening to the community, not listening to content creators, and not doing something to save your game. Listening to content creators is a huge thing, honestly. I feel like they kind of just blatantly ignore us, and this honestly seems like a spoiled brat kind of thing to say, but I sorry to say again, but I feel like content creators are in a way the leaders of a community, right? That kind of sounds a bit egoistical, but it's true. A community is based on its content creators because they have that fan base that they can talk to and communicate with, unlike the developers in Fallen Survival who don't communicate. So I feel like, if anything, a content creator would have a grasp of what the community wants, what direction it's taking, and so on. So listening to a content creators is an absolute must for developers, and they just don't communicate at all. I can't count how many times I've pinged a developer or DM'd a developer asking for certain things, asking questions about future updates. Maybe I can make a video, asking for permissions, like maybe a content creator role in game, or literally just anything. I don't know if most of you guys know this, but content creators actually get nothing in the game. All right? We get the role in the Discord, and that's it. I don't even think we get a role in the group. We literally get absolutely nothing. And sure, I'm not asking for much. And honestly, I probably shouldn't be asking for anything at all. But other communities give actual things to content creators. Back in the day, when I used to main Project Delta, I got a role in game. I got access to Tester. I got credits for the skin shop. That's pretty good. And that's bare minimum, in my opinion. Fallen Survival, they said they gave me a skin. It was like a lava molten axe. Looks pretty cool. But there was no confirmation that it was for me. Now that, again, that sounds spoiled, but I feel like they just made a random lava skin, lava themed, and then pretended it was for me. But in reality, I don't think so. I think their skin creator literally had no idea that I'm a content creator and just made a lava themed skin. I just don't believe that that skin was actually for me. I just realized how long I've been yapping for. I probably need to stop soon, but I just want to leave off with a few more things. Obviously, I haven't been enjoying Fallen Survival as much. I haven't been enjoying the Roblox Rust genre as much. Now, whether or not I'm gonna pull a classic Fallen YouTuber and be like, oh, I can't do this anymore, I'm going to Rust or I'm going to IRL content, and then just get like 3 views on my next 4 videos, I'm not gonna do that. Because I'd like to say I'm kind of smart content creation wise. I know what I'm doing, and I know I can't just switch immediately like that. But I'm also not putting it off the table of trying new things. I want to keep content creating, but I can't do it in Fallen Survival. Now, I'm not quitting at all. Don't get that at all. I am not quitting Fallen Survival. But I might try new things in the future, and I just want to say that I'm not enjoying myself as much as I used to on Fallen Survival. And it's not like I haven't been trying. I have probably over 100 gigabytes of footage of Fallen Survival that I forgot to delete, of wipe days and snowballs with friends or solo that just aren't good enough for content because of the state of the game. And don't even get me started on streaming. I can deal with the stream snipers going like, oh my god, I killed lava, ha ha ha, let me send it to my clanmates, let me send it to my boyfriend. I can deal with that. I've been dealing with it since the beginning. What I can't deal with is as soon as I press that start stream button, 15 hackers from 15 different hack servers get notified immediately, join the server I'm in, somehow manage to teleport me 500 million meters in the sky. Like, what? Oh my... Okay, hold on. Like, what? How do you do that? How is your anti-cheat that bad that you can grab a random player in the player list, teleport to them, or teleport them into the sky, fling them into the sky? That is just insanity to me. So clearly, streaming is off limits. I can't stream anymore without getting absolutely destroyed by these hackers. And you know what? It's actually kind of sucks because I like streaming. I like communicating with my user base. I love my fan base. Like, even though you guys stream snipe me and say a lot of weird shit in my stream chat, I love you guys. Like, you guys make content creation worth it. Like, if I didn't have as supportive of a community, I probably wouldn't have made it this far, and I probably wouldn't enjoy content creation as much as I do. And that's why I've taken a break. The real reason why I've taken a break is I haven't felt that connection with my community because I haven't been streaming. Because every time I'm about to click that start stream button, I just think of the 4 hacker servers that have my YouTube channel on notification, ready to stream snipe me, and it's just so demotivating. And I've asked mods to moderate my streams to make sure that these hackers don't advertise their hacks to 60 plus viewers. Not a flex, I know that's not that much, but that's kind of a lot to advertise hacks to, right? But I've asked moderators, I've asked administrators to moderate, and every single time it's like, yeah, just let me know. And I let them know, and then they come in 20-30 minutes later, and by the time the stream's already ruined. And sure, I feel ungrateful saying it, and I feel spoiled saying that there should be a moderator modding every single one of my streams. But then again, if your game's anti-cheat wasn't this bad, there wouldn't be a need for it. Like, and it's not a coincidence. Every single time there's like 5 to 6 hackers on my stream, and it's pretty ridiculous. It's quite ridiculous. Last thing before we finish up, I'd also like to say, I mean, obviously I've been away for a while. I'd like to say another reason is because, I mean, if a lot of you guys come to my stream, you kind of follow what's going on, is I go to college in the States. But I actually live overseas in Germany, right? So I had to undergo a whole ass move. I didn't have my PC for close to a month because USPS actually fucked up my PC. They done broke my motherboard and my GPU. And before all you PC experts come into my comment section saying, oh, you probably didn't pack it right. Oh, it doesn't matter, bro. They literally done poked a hole in my cardboard box that I shipped it in. It's insane. I had to spend like $700 out of pocket to replace my GPU before the insurance even came in, because I mean, I need my PC, fellas. I need my PC for stuff. So that's a big reason why I've been gone. Not just because Fallen Survival shit. I mean, I've also been going through some stuff. I'm not gonna pull out that crybaby shit like, oh my god, don't hit me up. Only real ones know what's up. But I mean, it happens. All right, it's not crazy to say. It's not depressed shit to say. Life hasn't been going amazing, you know, and I'm okay with saying that. I'm okay with admitting that, because at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta say it, you know, and I'm not in a dangerous spot. I'm not gonna do anything rash about it. I'm chilling. I've made peace. It happened about a month ago. We're good. You know, this kind of sounds corny now because it's kind of taking a sad turn, but it is Men's Mental Health Month, and uh, most of my audience is males. So I mean, I'm it's like what, 98%. But don't be afraid to speak up, fellas. I feel like I need to say that because a lot of my audience is young, and I think I need to tell you guys it's not a bad thing to speak up, all right? Like, it's okay to not be okay. You got to understand that. There's like what, three dudes kill themselves like every second. Like that's sad shit, and most of them can be avoided if you just speak up, talk to someone. I mean, statistically speaking, there's going to be like what, 4 or 5 of you in here that are depressed, that are thinking about killing themselves. So if you're listening to this, find some help, man. Talk to your friend, talk to your family, talk to someone. DM me, man. If you need it, DM me. Join my Discord. Click on lava up top. I'm almost always online, and if I'm not, I'll respond to you when I am. If you need someone to talk to me. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Hopefully this wasn't a all incoherent mess that you guys couldn't really follow, but this was truly me, unscripted, unfiltered, just talking about the current state of Fallen Survival and why it pisses me off. Hopefully new content in the future. We'll see how Dune Survival goes. But yeah, join my Discord and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed.